There we are.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, everybody. How's it going tonight?
It's
How are you, Brian?
well. I'm doing well.
Good.
How are you?
Good. I am well as well.
Are you having a good weekend so far?
Yes. It
Yeah.
was good. There was no work.
Mm-hmm.
I got to chill, spend time with friends and family, and
Yeah?
yeah.
Nice.
How about you?
Well, I got to watch the Leafs lose.
Mm-hmm.
What else did I do? I went to a record show. I got my hand stamped.
Nice. That means it's official. You're of age now.
Bought some records.
Yep.
So far, so good.
Good.
I made a giant typo on our thumbnail, so that was really good.
Yeah, we're gonna do some Legends Realms at War tonight.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. You little behind the scenes of Imperial Pulls. Oh, hi, Jeremy. How's it going?
Jeremy, hey. Oh, you've got chat open there?
I got the chat open over here.
And I will go back over here.
I make the thumbnails for the show, and instead of writing Legions, Realms at War, which is the name of the game that we're looking at today, I wrote Legends.
A Canadian-made game.
Yeah, it's a Canadian-made game. So our apologies to the Legions folks.
We will fix that after.
We'll fix that after the show.
Yeah.
But so first of all, before we get to all that, want to thank everybody who's still tuning in and watching.
Mm-hmm.
We had a great week last week doing some Genesis.
Yep.
And this week we're gonna switch it up a little bit and try something new. This is a game that's new to us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not very familiar with it except for a bit of cursory internet searching.
Yep.
So I hope that it's really fun. I'm sure it will be.
Absolutely. I'm going to just move something over here on the computer because I want to see the chat as well.
There we go.
There we go. Now I can say hello to Jeremy as well.
And you may have noticed, this is a minor thing, but it's a thing that's bothered me when we're trying to look at the chat, is that there used to be like a little heart at the bottom for like live reactions. And that's fine if you're getting like constant chat, like if you have thousands of people. But we actually like interact directly with our chat, and it means that for the first little while, you can't read the whole thing because there's a little heart in the way. Anyway.
And we don't want thousands of people in the chat, do we?
No, that would be awful. But you might have noticed there's no little heart today, so you won't be able to send us live reactions. But we will be able to read your text.
That's right.
So that's going to be really exciting.
We are still playing with some new setups as well, as you can maybe see by the backdrop.
Check it out. Check us out. We look gosh darn semi-professional.
Almost. So if there are any problems, any audio or whatever, please let us know in the chat. We will not be offended.
No, not at all.
Should we start with a celebratory drink?
I don't see why not.
Let's do it.
What do we have today, Joe?
This week we have Refined Fool Brewing. It's called Todd is an Absolute Beauty.
Todd is an absolute
and he is, isn't he?
beauty. Look at him. Look how beauty.
Ooh, look how see-through he is.
Oh wow, because he's the same color as our background. Yeah. Well, we'll show it to.
Doesn't actually make you see-through.
No, it doesn't. Well, let's give it a try.
Yeah.
All right. Once again, we are not endorsed by any beer company. We are merely enthusiasts. You know, I think I could drink one of these.
Yeah. It's a little hoppier than my typical choice. But, you know, Todd is an absolute beaut.
If you like this kind of thing, you're going to like it.
Yeah.
So, cheers.
Cheers. You know,
I will drink it. It is definitely drinkable. It's just not the sort of thing I usually do.
Does it have the IBU or anything marked on here? Let's see. 5% alcohol.
Only 5?
Foolishly good beer. What are you? Foolish. It does not say, but it says soft and floral. This is an easy drinking pale ale you can set your watch to.
I'm going to set it to beer.
It's beer o'clock somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Brian, can I interest you in a water?
No, I'm going to drink it.
All right. So let's see.
Hey, Jeff is here. Hey, Jeff.
Jeffrey.
Good evening, gentlemen. And
Wait a
lady.
minute.
Hmm?
Which one of us is the lady?
The lady's under the table. Like Police Academy. For those of you who remember Police Academy.
I feel like I should be making a bunch of like noises with my mouth now. Wee, wee.
Let me just see here. We have boom. I'm just looking.
Did you close it?
Yeah, I might have closed it.
Unreliable, Brian. Well, let's switch camera angles and see what's going on here.
Oh no, I got it.
You've got it. Perfect. Yoink.
Check it out.
So we've got a 2-player battle deck, Legion's Realms at War. This is the Angel and Demon.
Angel and Demon.
We also have
this one right here, which is Dwarf versus Mythical Beast. Whoop, sorry, this is hard to do. Mythical Beast. There we go. And finally, we have this 2-player battle deck, which is the Hero versus...
It does not say her and then police badge.
No, versus 1.
Orc.
Versus I need new glasses.
I need a haircut, you need new glasses.
Oh
you know what? That's fine.
It's also not called Legends. I'm really knocking it out of the park today.
We're sorry, Future Lore. Future Lore Studios is the company behind Legion's Realms at War.
Look, I've watched the Maple Leafs and the Blue Jays lose in less than 24 hours, and I think it's rubbing off on me.
Yeah.
Whatever this version of the Yips is.
Well, shall we dig into a box?
Let's do it. What are we going to find inside the box, first of all?
Let's see. Looks like we'll have 2 battle decks with some warrior cards, and then there are also going to be 2 booster packs inside each box. Oh, Bri.
OMG, Bri. I know. So yes, yep. So there's 2 ready to go battle decks. I guess you could just get started right away. And some boosters open. So that's why we thought this was a good one to do here, because we'll have a sense of like sort of how decks work, but we still get to open some packs.
Yeah.
Is gonna be really
and
fun.
Actually, we do have a booster box of another set of Legions.
Yes.
That we can open in a couple weeks.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was a little much to do in one show, but I think it's going to be real fun.
Well, let's see what we get.
Also, this weekend I opened 2 booster boxes of Genesis Battle of Champions,
and
it was really fun.
What did you open?
I opened a booster box of Origins and a booster box of Jalera Second Edition.
Origins retail or
retail?
Retail.
So that was fun. I just opened like so many packs, and then I got to like sort them while I watched baseball, and it was really a pretty chill way to spend an afternoon. Yeah. You can see a little short on our YouTube channel later if you want to see me doing it.
So then I won't ask you what the box topper and stuff was. I'll let people go and watch it later.
I don't know if I put that on there or not, but anyway, I did text you. That's probably why you're thinking that. I texted you a picture of the box toppers. It's not a secret. All right, so I digress. What do we got here?
So in the Angel and Demon, we have a couple. Ooh, they're shiny. Let's get rid of this. 1 and 2. There's our Ravaged Lands. That is actually what we have the booster box of. Brian, in case you wanted to learn to play, there's a learn to play sheet.
Perfect.
With some small font on black background.
Oh, and there's the
cards
thing
at
I had
glance.
open. The card map, tell you what all the different parts mean. I think we may be referencing
focus.
that.
Come on. Well, we have one here. We can look at it after.
Yep.
Well, should we open the decks first, Brian?
Let's do it.
Have at her.
Oh, very well. Let's see. I'll start with the Angel, I guess.
Sure. I'll move over a little bit so you're still here.
It's got a little strip on it, like a pack of cigarettes.
The old cigarette packs?
Yeah. Not that I smoked much, but you find them all over the ground. So
here, I'll open this one so that when we're ready we can.
Okay, there we go. Oh, I almost got it. I'm never good at these.
You should smoke more.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so.
Well, let's look at the back of the cards before we get too deep into it.
Are they all shiny or just the front one?
Hero.
The hero is shiny. So we've got Michael, the Divine Wrath, who is a warlord, and this is very shiny. It's super cool. This looks like sort of your main character here in the deck. Very, very cool. They're meant to be opened with your tongue. That's why, Brian. Yes, I know.
Not my cards, Jeffrey.
And I agree about watching baseball. I like to watch baseball all the time, and so it's a good one to, but it is a good one to do while watch while you're doing something else. All right, so we've got that. We've got a little card here. It says, "We welcome you to the world of Legion's Realms at War trading card game. With these 2-player battle decks, we have taken the time to indulge in the artwork of yesteryear," and so on. I won't read the whole thing, but just a little welcome from the company.
Yeah, and there's their backs, so they're very different than what we've seen
Are
from
they
other
all
companies.
like that? Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They don't usually have a character on them.
No.
Which is really interesting.
Yep.
Huh. All right, I'm going to keep those aside. So we're looking at Veil of Purity. So these are all yellow. So I guess the angel is in the yellow sort of, I understand it is the angel's subtype. So you can see that it's got the yellow on the name there, and their crest shows yellow to also indicate that they are in that class, so to speak. Hall of the Heavens. I think the angel theme is going through the whole thing here.
Do you want me to zoom in a little bit on those, Brian?
Yeah, are you able to?
Leave me a moment, and I'll. Bye, everybody.
He's gonna help us out here.
Yeah.
Should I keep going or?
Give me 2 seconds here.
Okay. Oh, he's gonna.
Oh, I'm gonna go like this. No, I can't do that. That's silly.
Yeah, you could do. Oh, that.
No,
that wouldn't work, would it?
No.
All right, you're gonna see the seams here.
Oh, in fact, wait. Maybe we're gonna hang up on you. We're gonna find out what's going on. Can I do that from over here?
Sorry, everybody. We're just
learning.
We got a new studio setup here. There's a bit of a learning curve. So
Brian, you go ahead.
Okay. We've got Veil of Purity, Hall of the Heavens, Zathaniel's Land, Ascension to the Seraphim. That's cool.
Michael
Ascension.
Seraphim?
No, I don't. The Seraphim. Ascension to the Seraphim. Sanctum of the Seraphim. 2 of those. Sablo's Seraphim Protection. They're really concerned about the Seraphim. A couple of those. Seraphim Benevolence. Cabshiel's Favors for the Seraphim. Oh yeah, it's good to be the Seraphim. Barakiel's Lightning. It's really hard to read because they're on the side here, and I have to like tilt my head really far over. So I'm gonna maybe give them just a little tilt here.
There, I've got that zoomed in a little bit.
Oh, that's better.
There's a little flub there. You may have noticed the whole.
Oh, that's
UI
much
just jumped
better.
Over, but
That's much better.
We're not focused yet, so let's do this.
Graphics question for Joe.
Yeah.
What does he think of the names running vertical up the side and the affiliation color swoosh across the art?
Well, I didn't notice the swoosh, but now that you mention it,
yes, that is a thing that
the camera's a little bit fuzzy.
I was reading about it. That
oh yeah.
The color. It says here in their own text on their website, the Legion crests with the color swoop represent not only the color of the respective Legion, but also the coat of arms symbol that represents them. So that tells you their Legion and their own kind of coat of arms.
Right. So Brian, I'm just noticing from a technical standpoint as well. Jeff, I'll get to that. This camera's a little bit blurry. It's one of our new ones.
Oh.
But
whoa!
I believe that helps.
Whoa! I thought maybe it would do something.
No. All right. Well, today we're going to be blurry.
Yep.
Next week.
Shamsel's Light of the Seraphim. A couple of those. Yeah. Michael's Proclamation. Michael Seraphim.
Haha. There we are. We'll definitely be watching.
Yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Angelic Hostility. Duma's Silence. The Great Deeds of... I can't see it from here. Vretiel. The Great Deeds of Vetriel.
Jeff, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Now that I'm looking at them a little bit differently,
yeah,
I
you
think
can talk about that.
I think they should be kind of mid-section where the attack is, maybe across there.
Whoops. Sorry, pardon me.
But from a design standpoint, I don't know that I'm in love yet.
No.
The swooshes, I think, are probably unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
But who am I to say?
Well,
there may be a purpose for them that I'm not sure of.
That's true. That's true. This is Raziel, Angel of Seraphim Secrets. Simon, Judge of the Seraphim. Zarikiel, Keeper of the Seraphim Memories. Tagus, Angel Seraphim Song. Muriel, Angel of Seraphim Freedom. Riley, Ruler of Seraphim Sky. Zapium, the Seraphim Soul Punisher. Jeez.
There's like Pokemon cards.
Cheyiel, the Seraphim Champion. If you don't know what to say, just say Seraphim. This one's a little bit different. This is Dismantle. So this is a gray color. Severed Connection. Second Chance. Ooh, there's like a hand holding a beating heart there. Pick up their power. Deflect. Basic turn structure. This is like a how to play kind of card. Yeah. Seraphim. The Seraphim says says Jeff. Oh, he also says I'm torn as well. That's why I was looking for another opinion. I guess about the art.
Card, yeah.
And Ravaged Lands.
So a few different sets that they've got.
A few different sets going on there.
Lands, yep.
So that's really interesting. I have to say this design does look better in shiny.
Yeah.
When you look at it in shiny, it's like, yeah, that's a handsome card right there, I think. It looks like they put more effort maybe into the main character here. Mm-hmm. The back, again, I don't know who that character is yet, so maybe if we knew or when we know, it'll be like, oh yeah, that's so cool. But right now, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that may be a case of us just not knowing the game.
Yeah, and we don't, to be fair.
Yep.
So,
you'll notice if you watch some of our older episodes that some of the times we're looking at some new games, seeing what they are
for the first time.
Yeah, and some of them kind of pique our interests. I was saying to Brian recently that I think I'm going to go out to Learn to Play for Flesh and Blood.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to learn how to play that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the Angel.
All right.
Do you want to open that for you or for me, whichever?
Whichever.
Well, maybe I'll scooch in a little bit.
Okay.
Let's see what we got.
Then you can try reading some of those.
Sure. Not on the screen, though, because it's not quite focused. We'll have that for next week. Ono Skelis, the Fallen Angel Priestess. And there's your foil. That's your
maybe tilt it a
demon.
bit there so the light can catch it.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Look at that thing in her hand. It really glows a lot in the light. There's that how to play card. There we go. Veil of Torment. River of Forever Fire. Garuda's Hunger. Oh, he's upside down. Paimon's Ceremony of the Fallen. Paimon's Ceremony of the Fallen. There we go.
Just to interrupt there, Jeff says there's an even nicer version of some cards. Hopefully you open one in one of the packs.
Yes.
That'd be cool. So Jeff, it sounds like you're a little bit familiar with this game, so please, any insights you have would be very welcome.
Absolutely. Bodus Fallen Hellblade. Oh, moving Brian's Hellblade.
I'll just move that so you don't scratch the table.
Volek's Document of the Damned. Yeah, the artwork on these is very, I don't know. Is it unfinished when you compare it to what the heroes are? Like if you look at the quality of the artwork and the finishing of it, although maybe if that wasn't foil, maybe it
I don't know,
would have the same vibe. But
just I'm trying to be upbeat about it.
Yeah,
it's not. I don't want to sound like I'm just bashing on it.
No.
But you're right. It's not maybe to the quality of the original or the main card.
Yeah. The Deeper We've Fallen. A few of those. Rise of the Fallen Angels.
Jeff says, I know they have cards and you play with them. Much like you guys, I just crack stuff for fun as I go.
Oh yeah.
That's right. If you're watching and you haven't followed Mr. Pasito's collectors in cars cracking packs,
Yep.
check it out.
On,
I recommend it.
YouTube and on TikTok.
It's on YouTube. I haven't checked on TikTok.
I've seen it on TikTok. Yep.
I just don't really use TikTok, so that's all.
Okay.
But yes, it's always fun. I watch them.
Go check him out because he does lots of fun stuff.
Lots of fun card and art content.
Yeah. Brian, I'm with you on this one. Samiyaza's Rally of the Fallen. A few of those. Kobol's Last Laugh. The Fallen Voice of Damnation. Moloch's Fallen Abomination. Yeah, when I say that they don't look as finished, it's not necessarily a negative thing. It's just they look different than what the main card does.
I agree. Jeff, you are very welcome.
Fall of the Fallen. Fallen Firewall. A couple of those. Few of those. Yeah. Nibas, Succubus of Fallen Dreams.
Suck.
Nikor, Maelstrom of the Fallen. Memon, Fallen Angel of Greed.
That one looks like it's drawn on like a kid's binder at the back of the class.
Yeah.
You know? Excuse me.
Alastor, the Fallen Nemesis.
Yeah, that's full art there, isn't it? Like,
just no...
there's no text there.
Yeah.
So I wonder why that is.
But you've got some
flavor?
Flavor down the bottom.
Huh. Maybe it's just obvious what it does.
Can't you tell? Attack of 3.
Oh, okay.
Yuval, Duke of the Fallen Armies. Do you know where Napoleon put his armies?
Where?
In his sleeveys. Demis, Queen of the Fallen Sinners. Astaroth, Grand Duke of the Hell Plains.
Grand Duke?
There's a dismantle like you had there. So I guess there's some colorless that maybe play with any deck.
Mm-hmm. Let me just see here.
Second
Gray.
Chance.
Gray is he's called
Deflect.
Bounty, so perhaps that's some similar to like colorless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Brian, here's the question for you.
All right.
Do we, now that we've seen one whole battle deck, do we go through all 3 of the battle decks and then open 6 packs at once? Or do you want to break it up and do 2 packs?
That's a good question. Grand Duke as opposed to Marmaduke.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
He's the second in command?
He was a Great Dane.
I don't even feel bad about my jokes. I don't even feel bad about my jokes.
So what do you think? We're going to open another one and open the packs at the end?
I figure, you know what, while we're waiting, let's see what Mr. Pasito thinks, because he's pretty vocal tonight. Jeff, do you think we should open all 3 battle decks and then do 6 packs at the end, or break them up with 2 packs in between? What do you think?
Take some plastic off there.
Yeah.
By the way, while we're just sitting here, he said do the battle decks, then 6 packs. All right,
Fine.
let's do it. You might notice that this background we have here is not random. This is a playmat for Legion's Realms at War that we received from
Tim Tan.
From Tim Tam.
On Tim 10.
Tim 10, excuse me.
On Discord.
Tim
Yep.
Tam is a cookie. I knew, and I know the difference, but I said the wrong one. Tim Tam Slam.
Oh, they're so good.
Oh my god, it's so good. So yeah, this is an El Ra placemat.
Yeah. Also, it's a placemat that ties in with Kitchen Table TCG as well.
Oh, cool! I didn't realize.
Yeah.
That. One track mind there, Brian. No dinner yet. Actually, I had a lot to eat today.
You have had this much of that beer.
I've had a little. Well, actually, it's growing on me. I have to say, it is growing on me. At my first sip, I was like, I don't know, but now, not so bad.
Go ahead, Brian. I'll crack this box open.
Sure. Do you prefer one or the other?
I'll take the whatever this guy's name is.
Okay.
Quartz Heart.
And this is, oh god, Shalara, the Mystic Fire Phoenix. Sorry, it's spelled in a harder to read way. If the beer is growing on you, you may want to go to a hospital. That's some mold that shouldn't be there. I guess beer is just rotten wheat, isn't it?
I suppose so.
Okay, here we go. This is the next. What's this deck called again?
This one is the
Is it
over here? This one is Dwarf versus Mythical Beast.
Mythical Beast? Okay, this is Mythical Beast. So we do have Shalara, the mystical fire phoenix. You can see how it shines, and this one looks really cool. He's like, a phoenix, obviously. Rotten and rotten barley and rotten hops, and yeah, alcohol's really gross if you think about it, in a way. And we got the card there, and here we go. We have Veil of Enchantment, Incandescent World of Wonders, Sparkling Burst Energy, Sprouts from the Mystic Fire Ashes. Ooh, hang on, I gotta scratch. Sometimes you need two hands.
Jeff, now that I'm seeing these more, those swooshes could be identified in another way, I think.
Awakening the, especially since the swooshes are the same color as the background of the title.
That's what I mean. It should be.
May not be necessary, but again, we don't play.
Maybe a reason for it.
Yep. Maybe it's so when you're flipping through them with your left hand, or who knows, right? Awakening the Mystic Fire. Also, when you make a game, sometimes you can just design things the way you like them.
That's absolutely
the person who made it just likes swooshes, and there you go.
And if you don't like it, don't play it.
Flame of Mystic Fire Origin. Shalara's Blazing Fire. Oh, look at that. That's a death chicken right there.
Yep. There's a few death chickens.
A few death chickens. Dragon Adrenaline Fang. Looks like a knife made out of a fang. Mystic Fire Magic Blessing. Mystic Fire Arena.
It's 100% true. Sometimes it's just how you want it, so you do it that way. Absolutely.
Yeah. Mystic Fire Offspring. I suspect Jeff knows a little something about that.
I believe you're right. Brian, since we're talking about dragons, dragons don't explode.
Oh, no?
No, but dynamite. As you were.
How could I ever be as I were again? Mystic Fire Boost Flame. Aviary of the Phoenix Flames. That's pretty cool.
That's a neat card.
That's interesting. A Phoenix Aviary is a cool concept that I hadn't really considered before. That's cool. I like that sort of thing. Mystic Fire Burn Cycle. Ooh. Mystic Fire Blaze Rage.
Is that an eyeball? A reflection of an eyeball?
It is.
Oh.
Merv and Casey. Mystic Fire Eclipse. I think that's Casey or Case. How would you say that?
Case. Yeah.
Case. Merv and Case. Mystic Fire Eclipse Dragons. That's cool. Those guys are cool. Izude, the Mystic Fire Sprite. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing some of these incorrectly. Shimmerwing, the Mystic Fire Pegasus. Nice. Not just the Fire Pegasus. Mystic Fire Pegasus.
Well, the regular one's kind of not mystic. It's just basic.
The first one's just like, I'm just a Pegasus. Whereas this one's like, I'm a Pegasus, but also more. Solare, the Mystic Fire Flare Fox. Jinx, the Mystic Fire Glimmer Griffin. Sorry, I'm reading them slowly because I have to turn my head to read them. Mystic Fire Chimera King. Camirkin? I'm turning it over. Mystic Fire Chimera King. Camirkin. That didn't help. Yes, I said chimera on a stream one time, and I was corrected by the internet.
They do
It's
that?
chimera. Yes.
Oh.
It's a hard C, just like chasm. Ragon, the Mystic Fire Dragon. And then we've got some of these gray guys. Dismantle, Severed Connection, Second Chance, pick up their power, deflect, and some literature.
Yeah. Jeff says you should try to read them upside down.
Maybe that might be. Maybe that'll be the next set we do. Someone's like, "What if we wrote all the names upside down?" And then,
But that would be a game that your opponent would read your cards.
that's
You'd
true.
hold them this way.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. So anyway, that is the
Mythical Beast.
mythical beast.
Yeah.
I have a good memory, but it's short.
I have a deck from Quartz Heart, the Arcane Rune Master. There we go. Again, we've got a
Rune
shiny
Master?
Rune Master.
Cool. You mastered those runes.
The foils on these are really good.
The foils actually on these are exquisite. They're very, very cool.
What is not good is the way my voice is going.
Drink some beer.
Oh, great idea.
Wet that, wet that whistle.
I could mute it while I cough because we had to install a mute button.
It was a fart button, Joe. A button to mute my farts.
Is that what happened?
Just saying is all.
We had some.
Don't sugarcoat it.
We had some unexpected interference last week. We have the Veil of Gelid. We've got Metallurgy of the Clans.
Excuse me.
Dwarf Dynamite Determination. Keltor's Expensive Kit. That looks expensive.
What is it?
Keltor's Explosive Kit.
Explosive kit.
Yeah,
Okay.
that looks explosive.
It does look explosive. Also expensive.
Yeah.
Not cheap.
Mining for Minerals. A couple of those. Into the Collapsed Mine. Blast Forge, Blast Forward.
That's what I did last week on the stream.
Not a lie. Into the Blast Forge. That's how I felt. Nisty's War Cleaver. Diary of a Blast Forge Survivor.
Interesting.
What's that one do?
I was going to say, what does that
Yeah.
do? I had the same thought.
As an additional cost to this card, discard one Blast Forge card from your hand. Target one Blast Forge Dwarf Warrior in your discard pile. Conscript the targeted warrior to your side of the field. So I guess you can bring somebody back in.
Huh. Interesting. I like some of the concepts of these. I don't know how they play, but like, there's some pretty cool ideas in here.
Yep. Blast back from the Blast Forge. Borogris Dreamscape. Borogris being the person, I guess, and that being their dreamscape. Rakota's Prayer Gauntlet. I think there was a movie from Marvel about that, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, the Infinity Prayer Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have Blast Forge, Blast Shield. Gilar the Blast Forge Inspector. That's a job you want.
Ew.
Dalgo Blast Forge Tunnel Digger. Storala the Blast Forge Apprentice. Henela Blast Forge Sapphire Breaker. That'd be a fun job, wouldn't it? Ozic Blast Forge Bludgeoneer.
The Bludgeoneer.
So yeah, that's another one. I guess just the attack is 3, and that's the warrior's job. Runehelm the Blast Forge Wizard. Quiddix Blast Forge Honorbringer. And then we've got the typical grays and some literature.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. What do you think so far? We're 4 decks in?
Yep. 4 of the 6.
Yeah.
Jeff, you said that you've seen a little bit of this. I don't know if Jeremy's still around, but what do you guys think of what we're seeing?
Yeah, let us know.
Well,
is
like
this
you
a
said,
game you would
Brian,
want? Is this making you want to try it, or
some of the concepts, like you said, are pretty cool.
yeah?
You get first pick this time.
Let's see, what do we got here?
So this deck is this pack is the Orc and the Hero.
Okay. Well, why don't I'll do the Orc. How about that?
Sure.
I don't know. Just looks cool. Just let me out my smokes.
Think back to your days as a teenager.
Okay.
Your mom doesn't watch this, does she?
I don't know if she knows how.
Okay.
So.
Because, boy, you'd get in trouble.
Actually, once when we first started doing this channel, my mom wanted to be really supportive, and she saw the link, and she started to watch it. And when I got home, she's like, your father and I tried to watch your channel, but we just had no idea what was going on. And I was like, that is fair. I do not expect my parents to watch this.
Yeah.
Jeff says, I know cardboard cohorts, loved the game, but I've never had a chance to play it myself. I just wanted to support them because they were Canadian.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
we have now 6 starter decks, so if we ever want to get together and try this out,
Yeah.
we've got the goods. So here we are. So our shiny here, our main character is it Sharn? I wasn't sure if it was an M or RN. Sharn, the Orc Bane Blood Maiden. That is a name right there.
Jeff says, Brian, my mom says the exact same thing. She watched almost every Monday GBOC stream. Has zero idea what we're talking about.
Well, I mean, God bless them, right?
Yeah.
So yes, Sharn, the Orc Bane Blood Maiden. That is a mouthful right there.
Yep.
Very, very cool. I'm going to put that aside with the info card. Am I in the frame there?
Yeah.
Veil of Rancor. War-Torn Wasteland. Whoa. This is Gorza's Fury! I don't know what they're furious about. Sildude's Call of the Orc Bane.
You ever woken up next to an orc? Maybe that's why.
Yeah, it looked like that.
Yeah.
Rah! I had a good time last night, but you don't have to stay. Sildude's Call of the Orc Bane. Oh, I got a few of those.
This is why I keep you around.
Yeah. Orc Bane March of Death. Right now it's Orc Bane May of Death.
It's the Justin Timberlake version.
Yeah.
It could have been May.
Oh no. Oh no. How is your thing worse than my thing? Orc Bane March of Death. Reservoirs of Revival Ooze. That's cool. I don't know what the lore of this game is, or if they have some written lore or something like that, but I think it would be pretty good. Because they got some really neat ideas in here.
Yeah.
Hunger for Blood. Zelfortork's Orc Bane Feeding Frenzy.
Oh my god. They've got some great names, that's for sure. I have to set up the stream deck to have the da-da-da.
Yeah. Pew, 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 pew. And don't forget Sandstorm.
That's right.
Bop, 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 bop.
This one's called Hey You Guys.
It does look like it. Ulumpha's Battle Cry of the Orc Bane. I'm not kidding. I have an eye exam this week. That's not a joke. On Thursday at 10:30 in the morning.
So I want you to take these with you and be like, I just need to read these.
I have to be able to read these. I'm sorry. Cry for Bloodlust.
My gross annual income relies on it.
Salvage the
Matthew
Pieces.
Waller, good evening.
Hey,
Thanks for coming
welcome. Salvage the Pieces, burn the bodies. These are cool. I like this. I like this deck. Gluronk's Spite of the Orc Bane. Fear Fist of the Orc Bane. Fear Fist. Pride of the Orc Bane.
Disgusting card. Salvage is an absolute behemoth of a card.
Sounds like we have a Elraw player here.
I have to ask, did you come over from the Discord? I noticed some people were liking it over there, and would love to know your thoughts on the game. Brian and I, this is absolutely new to us. We've opened 2 of the 2-player battle decks so far. We're on our 3rd of 3, and then we'll open up some cards. But if you've got any thoughts, oh yes, sir, awesome. Well, welcome. Thanks for coming over.
Thanks for joining us. We've already opened 4 of the starter decks, and we're on our 5th of 6th.
And then we will have 6 of the Ravaged Lands booster packs.
Yeah, we're going to check them out. For the love of carnage. You know, sometimes I just love carnage. Lambug, Gatherer of the Orcbane.
Matthew says he would say he's a decently competitive player.
Oh, good. Excellent. So you're going to be maybe very frustrated with some of our knowledge.
And where are you from, Matthew? If you don't, if you feel comfortable sharing.
Mogak, the Orcbane Cavern Breeder. Excuse me. Mogak, the Orcbane Cavern Breeder. He breeds caverns, apparently.
Oh, and Matthew, we actually have a booster box of Ravaged Lands we're going to break in a couple of weeks, too.
Yeah, that's right. Mokatog, Axe Thrower in the Orcbane. Look at this guy. He's like, what, just wait on me? I'm just throwing axes.
He just doesn't attack a 1.
Glob, Gluttony of the Orcbane. Okay, Glob, you and I, we share a love of gluttony. I don't know if I would eat whatever he's eating, but Bad Bog, the Orcbane Gruel Lord. He lords over the gruel. Murzush, the Orcbane Siege Master. Glasha, the Orcbane Femme Fatale.
Oh. Come on, camera, do your thing.
Femme Fatale. Because she kills you?
So Matthew is from Waterloo, Ontario.
Oh, and we've got some of these gray guys and some literature.
Yeah.
There we go.
Matthew says he's from Waterloo, and he's met and gotten to play with Taylor, the creator of the game, frequently.
Ooh, that's very interesting. Well, we love your insights tonight.
Absolutely. When we open the packs, if there's anything you think we should be looking for.
Well, we'll make sure that we post it on the Discord as well when we get to do that, so hopefully you don't miss it. And if you want to subscribe, then you won't miss it either. We do lots of different TCGs, ones we know and ones we don't.
That's right, just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
So our last deck of the battle decks would be the Hero. And this is Alero, the King of Kingdoms. There's our shiny. Like I said earlier, the foils in this game, I think, really look great.
They do.
We have the Veil of Aegis, Beacon of Hope, Defend the King, March of the Resistance, could have been May, Hidden Armor of the Hood, Help from the Hood, Power Bond of the Resistance, the Resistance raise an army.
It says he is such a great guy and loves the community. If you have any questions, don't feel afraid to ask him in the Discord.
Amazing.
Well, we might just do that.
Yeah. Shield of Undying Valor. There are a few of those. Pelt of a Lion. Hopebringer, Sword of Resistance. Heroic Plate Mail. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool kind of concepts in these cards.
Yeah, I agree.
Decree of the Resistance. Spoils from the Hood. Elijah, Monk of the Resistance. Smokey, Vagabond of the Resistance.
Vagabond.
Vinlo, Forger of the Resistance. When this warrior enters play, the controlling player targets one unified or fortified card in their discard pile and adds that target to their hand. So I guess he is foraging.
That's really cool.
Surmtar, Resistance Avenger. Okara's Vessel, the Magic Mage. Sir Valen, Marksman of the Resistance. Attack of 3. Attack of 4 with Lord Asher, Power of the Resistance. General Joan, the Resistance Leader, with an attack of 5. And then we get into our Greys.
Your boilerplate. Matthew says, absolutely the best community that I have ever seen for any game ever. Everyone is super generous and wants to help people, making the community so loving and welcoming. I always say the game plays super great, but I would have never gotten into the game if the community was not so fantastic. I can be a tad shy at first entering new things. That's terrific to hear, because I know with a lot of TCGs, and we're not naming names here, sometimes the community can be a little, I don't want to say toxic, but
less than
friendly.
Yeah.
Which is why we really enjoy to play Genesis Battle of Champions. Its community is very generous and friendly.
Yeah, supportive.
Yeah. And I'm really glad to hear that about this one as well.
It must be a Canadian thing.
Sure doesn't hurt.
Nope. No, not at all.
So what do we got here now? We each of these starter packs, came with 2 starter decks and 2 booster packs.
Yeah.
And so we're going to open those now. Jeff Pacito. Terrible. The word you're looking for is terrible. Yes.
Hey, Brian, why don't you pick your 3?
Okay, I'll just go 1, 2, 3. How's that?
Sure.
Matthew says, I literally started and they were like, what deck do you think you want to play? And I said, Undead. By the end of the night, I had a massive stack of cards to get me started.
Amazing.
That's really cool. Do you want to do 1, 1, 1, 1? Or
Let's
do you
do it.
want to...
Yeah, we'll do
Okay.
1. And Matthew, again, you're the one with the experience here. If something cool pops up, please let us know.
Shout it out. Here, I'm going to... Hey, also, if you play this, maybe you can tell us who this character on the back of the cards is.
Yes, that's right.
Because we were wondering, because we don't know the game yet, who is that person and why are they so important that they get to be on every single
For that matter, who was that?
Yeah. Maybe it's the same.
Yeah.
No, I guess it's not the same person. Okay, I'm going to be very careful using the knife.
Brian, how many times have you chopped the heads off cards?
I only slightly nicked one once, and it was Lorcana, so nothing of value was lost.
Huh. Oh, so that is Decimaya, the big bad, essentially.
Oh, okay.
And that is Viseria, Arc Guardian.
Viseria, Orc Guardian. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. So we have Vindershine, the Alehouse Drunkard. That's kind of
I'll drink to that.
Hey, let's do it. Clink. Excellent. Rudin, the Cavern Supplier. Secret Savannah. Secrets.
By the way, I had a couple of people say they really liked your teaser last week.
Oh, really?
For the spoiler we did.
Well, that's good because it did better than most of our videos. Which is
so lots of people like it.
We just do ads for things now. We don't have to do the thing.
That's right.
Battle Charge Blitz. Blast Forge Armory. Mystic Fire of the Manticore. That's cool. Look at that. That's a cool one.
Oh, yeah.
Set Fire to the World. Phoenix Hatchling. Oh, we got something in the chat there.
Oh, what do we got here? If you find any good crazy cards, there's a good chance that in Ravaged Lands, the card is flipped upside down in the pack.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I haven't seen that yet. Release the Fallen Inner Demon.
Okay, so something I'm noticing, Brian.
Uh-huh.
The artwork in the packs seems to be a little more finished than the artwork in the decks.
You know what? I
So-
think that's true.
Yeah, I think the starter decks are. Yeah, I'm.
Yeah. And Hills of the Hidden. Yeah, but look at this guy. Look how
Yeah.
cool that is. Yeah, I wonder if it's a case of like they did the starter decks first, and then as they went along,
Right.
maybe they had more time.
Well,
I don't know. I that's conjecture on my part.
Well, 2021
Mm-hmm.
was when these are
Yeah.
done. They're from Woodstock, Ontario.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Not far from home at all. And Ravaged
Jeff
Lands,
says,
2021.
Matthew, have you ordered any Empires on the Rise? Jeff also says, indeed, the starters are more comic booky than the set.
Yeah,
Which I think seems to bear out. Knife?
it is. Get out of here.
All right. What do you
So,
got?
do the backs of the starter decks look any different?
I imagine they would look the same.
Yeah, they're the
They
same. Yep.
They have to be the same, don't they?
All right, let's see what we've got. Pack 1. Vukure, the Orcbane Weapon Master. Quantumine, Quantumine, Blastforge Elder Druid. I really like the artwork of these ones. Ravnik, Warrior in the Resistance. Sorry, we're doing a show. This is the bank people.
Just going to the bank.
Barrel Bomb from the Hood. Unstoppable Titan War Force. Land of Fire and Ice. Tail Shield from Ancient Stormheld. Tall Shield, I'm sorry. Armored Warboar. Look at that.
Sweet.
Among the Ranks of the Resistance. Grim Outlook on the Afterlife.
Sounds like the new set coming out. Empires on the Rise is in spoiler season right now, so they're discussing amongst each other about that.
I'll have to check that out, Brian.
Yeah. All right. Very good. Nothing upside down, but that's cool.
It's cool to see the people in chatting as well.
Oh, I love it. It's
Yeah.
great. That's what we're all about.
Yeah.
All right. What do we got here? I'm going to put that aside. Okay. We've got... Oh, look who it is. Seraphim. Call for holy defense. The Hood. Become the Resistance.
Oh.
Bum, bum, bum. Empires has already released Guardian's Creed is currently in spoiler season. Oh, excuse me. So Guardian's Creed is the new one. Oh, yes, okay, I see. Release the Spirit Horde.
Oh, I like that one.
Dux Vox's Underground Workshop. Forbidden Fjords. Orcbane Potion of Exhuming.
Great color.
That is really cool. Tartarian Strix. Liquidus, the Majestic Sea Dragon. Replenishing Falls.
Jeff, the Forbidden Fjords.
And Stoke the Blast Forge. Pardon me. Looking good.
Yep.
Forbidden Fjords.
Pack number 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Angelica's Generous Nature.
So generous.
Excuse me. Grimwish for More Life. Among the Ranks of the Resistance. Onal Rising Angel Seraphim. Look at that, impaled the devil on the
That's
demon.
really cool.
Sophie, Sprite of the Spin Squall. The Bog of Putrid Demise. Earthrall blesses the Orcane Chosen. Tartarian Strix, that's what you just pulled too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Linger, Minion of the Fallen, and Harriet, Harpist of Healing Harmony.
Sweet. Matthew says, wait till you pull a shiny card. The way that the foils is done is super nice, so there is minimal chip crinkle effect.
Ooh.
So
let's hope that one of these has a foil.
We got 2 more packs to go, and
24 packs next week.
That's
2 weeks. Whatever it is.
Of this same set, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Brian, may you pull a shiny.
Here's hoping. Okay, what do we have here? Maladies Putrid Burial Ground. Oh, so putrid. Blastforge Extreme. Armageddon Horseman of the Fallen. That's pretty cool. Look at that guy. This is the rarity, by the way.
The stars.
The stars.
Yeah, we pulled a 3 earlier.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that was a 2.
Yeah.
Scorching Phoenix Flames. Sir Grim Crimson, the Undead Prince.
Whoa.
Fandorian Flail. Fandorian Flail of Castle Thornhaven. I got there. That's a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Frost Wolf token. Magic Shifting Sands.
Matthew says Prince is so good.
Oh yeah. Dux Vox's Hidden Contraption. Never Shake the Cold. Oh, and that's the last one. Excellent. Well, that's it for me.
Fandorian Flatulence. Sounded like that's where you're going with that one, Brian.
You know what? That was last week. All right, last pack. Let's fingers crossed for a shiny.
We have Secret Savannah. Oh, and Matthew was saying 1 star is common, 2 is uncommon, 3 is rare, 4 is renown, 5 is exalted.
Excellent.
Secret Savannah. Shroud of Black Magic. Yep. Alehouse Secret Supply Entrance. 6 Sides of Power. Sacred Seraphim Blade. Blood Calls Blood. Divine Denial of the Seraphim. There's your 3 star. Armored Warboar. Never Shake the Cold. And our last card of these packs is Primordials Break Free.
Excellent.
I must say, I do like the artwork. Now that we've kind of gotten into the packs, I really dig it.
Yeah, I agree. I think, well, at first I was a little bit like, but I could see if that was a little more, how should we say, beta version, you know?
Yeah.
But this, the art in the packs is definitely very, very good.
I'm trying to find the Prince card, Brian, that you pulled.
Oh, yeah.
Did I blow right past it?
I consider putting Prince in any deck that is undead. That may not be for Prince's archetype. For reference, one of my favorite things about the game is that the best cards are usually common rare, meaning the game is super accessible to anyone.
Which is great.
So they didn't open one of the foil ones you were talking about, Matthew. Hopefully they see them in the booster and have a nice little surprise. Yes, that would be that would be nice. Can we see? Did you find it?
No, I didn't.
Really? Oh.
I might have looked right through.
Oh, here he is.
But right there.
Yep. So there's your Prince.
Yep.
So yeah, that's
what's his deal here? When this warrior enters play, controlling player targets 1 unified or fortified card in the discard pile, adds that target card to their hand. Perish. Target 1, Grimace the Grim Princess, in your discard pile and pay Bloodborne 1. Revive the targeted Grimace the Grim Princess to your side of the field. So it's interesting because, as Brian mentioned, we play a bunch of Genesis Battle of Champions, which doesn't have this kind of a board layout where you've got your areas where your fortified cards go and your unified. It's a grid system. So I find it interesting the way that this kind of a system works. I guess Pokemon and Magic are the same way.
In some ways.
Similar ways.
Some ways, yeah.
But again, not something that I have any real experience with.
And Matthew also says the higher rarity cards are not win conditions, but more win situations, which makes the game super wallet friendly.
Yeah. Because there are some pay to win.
Again, we won't name names, but there are some games out there that are like that.
Yep.
And I guess if you can pay to win,
it's great.
Works for you, but it's not very accessible to people who don't have as much money or are new to the game.
Yeah. So. Let's go back over there. There we go.
There we go. Hey, everybody. Well, I think that was a very welcome surprise.
Absolutely.
I wasn't really sure what to expect.
Nope.
This could have, I mean, from our perspective, this could have gone either way. But
I love where it went.
But so far, I think this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I look forward to seeing more of it, which is...
We'll just have to fix the thumbnail.
Yeah, we'll have to fix the thumbnail.
Matthew, you may have noticed that we are playing Legends Realms at War tonight. Whoops.
Yep. Nope, that was on me. That was a slip up on my part. It says, you guys up in Muskoka? No, we're up around the Midland area. So not too far.
Yep.
Definitely north of Toronto, but we're sort of north of Barrie.
Yeah, about 40 minutes north of Barrie.
Yeah. So we're, you know what? We're not as big a community, but we have a pretty decent group of players for card games around here, considering the size of our town. So, so yeah, that's us.
Yeah, that is Legion of Realms at War. As far as the introduction goes, that's great. I like it.
Yeah, we opened 3 battle boxes.
Oh, we got the other box there. Or did it disappear?
I think I gave it to you.
Yes, you did. It's over there.
But look how many cards we have, and we've got enough to start playing, and away we go. So I think it's great.
So again, thanks for joining tonight. Thanks to Tim 10 for the hookup on these.
Yeah, absolutely. You're the MVP here for sure.
Yeah. So we, I don't know about you. I'm looking forward to opening that box now.
Yeah, I am too. At first, I was like, "Oh, I guess we got to open
another card we don't know anything about."
Another thing we know, but it's like, "Oh no, now I really want to see them all." So I want to open some shinies.
Yeah, exactly. What's Matthew say there?
He says up in Algonquin for the summer.
Oh, okay.
Right now, I am loving dragons, an archetype that got a bunch of support in EOR. Excuse me. That's terrific. Well, I think we'll give this one a try. Maybe one of these times.
We should try to find even just a few booster packs of the newer stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I'm sure if we look it up, we can find where it's available. So we're gonna find some and check her out.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Well,
thanks for watching.
Thank
everybody.
you all.
Thanks for everybody who stuck around.
Yep.
And
Matthew, for a great chat.
Matthew, thank you for your insights into the game. You really gave us some good pointers there.
I hope you'll join us in a couple weeks too. We'll post to the Discord, but if you do subscribe and click the dinger, you'll know.
That's right.
We've got Swashbuckler Games, Nerds Cafe, and Booster House are some places that we can get some.
Perfect.
Yep.
That's excellent advice. So, thanks very much for watching, everybody. We are Imperial Pulls. I'm Brian.
Still Joe.
And we'll see you next week.
We shall. Take care, everybody.
Good night.